Hello and welcome to another video by myself, Daniel. I'm also known as the Bald Scrambler. Today I am going up Crib Goch via the quieter North Ridge route. Now if you've never been up on this route before, it's definitely much quieter than the traditional route that comes up from the pig track. It's definitely more rugged. There's some nice waterfalls to go past as well. It's a really lovely route. It takes you on to a nice little scramble and onto the North Ridge. Now I'll be honest with you, the scrambling on the North Ridge isn't quite as inspiring as it is from the traditional route coming up from the pig track. However, the hike in my opinion, makes it all worth the effort. So this morning I parked up next to Cromlech Boulders, which is on the Llanberis Pass, and I've walked down the road, taken a left, gone to the right hand side of the private farm there and the buildings there, and I've just followed the stream up, as you can see here. It's a really nice early morning climb at about 8:30 this morning. I took a little detour to the left to the famous, or should I say infamous, Snowdonia's secret infinity pool, which was created by the farmer there as a water source, but it's actually become quite popular with people looking to get some photographs and videos taken. So as you can see here, as I'm panning the camera around, it looks absolutely stunning up there down into the valley, and the Llanberis Pass in the distance there. Heading up from the infinity pool, I've just kept to the faint path just adjacent to the stream all the way up. I've stopped a couple of times to refresh my water bottle, which I'm using filtered water today as I normally do. And as you can see from the footage here, this isn't so much of a scrambling route, it's more of just a really lovely hiking route, especially on a day like today, but there is a little bit of scrambling involved later on the route. Well, if you look at the view behind me, you're probably thinking that it doesn't get much better than this on a day like today, and you might be right, but if I turn the camera around and have a look at what's in front of me, I think you'll be equally amazed. So the route that I've taken today goes past the lake, which you just saw there in the footage. So it's not the most direct route up here. I spent a lot of time about 5-6 years ago on this side of the mountain, so I know most of the routes up here, and there certainly isn't the quickest route up here, but I think it's probably the most enjoyable in terms of the scenery. And you've obviously got that lovely lake. You can walk along those rocks and go and sit in the middle of that lake. You know, it's absolutely lovely up there. So right now I'm just making my way to the starting point of the North Ridge on Crib Goch, which is up here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a Snowdonia train, a mountain railway train. I wish they had a train going up this bloody Scree Slope. Whoa. Penny Pass car park, pig track, which leads the traditional route up to Crib Goch in the background. So as you saw there, I scrambled my way across Crib Goch, the knife-edged ridge, the pinnacles which are at the end of the ridge. Pretty easy to navigate. The first two you can take a line slightly to the left. The third one just tackles straight on. There's actually a series of well-worn steps that you can follow up. It's quite easy to follow, really. Coming down to a col, as you can see here, this is where I will be departing the ridgeline. I won't be going up to the top of Snowdon today. I was there yesterday, so I'm going to take an escape route off of the side of the mountain and head back towards that lake that I showed you earlier on. So a bit of an escape route of sorts. It's not the nicest escape route off a mountain, but I've done it a couple of times, and I'll head back round to that lake and then I'll make my way back to the car. Right, so what a wonderful day this has been. I'm making my way down towards the secret infinity pool, and as you can probably see behind me, the waterfalls there. That looks absolutely amazing. It really is a beautiful side of the mountain over here. So on that note, before I leave, I just wanted to say this isn't an official route up to Crib Goch. So as you probably saw from the footage, there isn't really a path that you can follow going up here. It's very much one of those routes where you kind of need to make your own way up, and there's obviously the dangers and hazards that come with that. So if you've never been up Crib Goch before, I really think that you should go up via the pig track, which is the main tourist route. And perhaps if you're familiar with the mountain, you've done Crib Goch a couple of times, you've done a few of the other routes and you're now familiar with the mountain, maybe you could give this route a go. But navigation is definitely a bit of an issue up here. As you've seen, there is no path to follow. So that's it. I'm going to say goodbye. I really hope that you've enjoyed this route and the footage today. If you have, do hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. My name is Daniel. I'm also known as the Bald Scrambler, and I hope to see you around one day. Take it easy.